Hello everyone, I Varsha welcome you all. Today we will discuss about notice writing. So what is notice writing? We have to understand it. So a notice is a short piece of formal writing used to inform the concerned persons about something important. It is used widely in organizations to announce upcoming events, warnings, and invitation to a meeting, etc. Now we have to understand some important tips to be followed while writing a notice. So the most important thing is that we have to follow the word limit, and the word limit is 50 words. Next, we have to write at the top the name of the school or the organization in capital letters. And below it, we have to write down the word notice itself, and it should also be in capital letter. After that, we have to give an appropriate heading or title. Then we have to write down date of issuing the notice. Then clearly mention the target group. It means it is related to whom or the concerning person. Then purpose of the notice. Mention all the relevant details like date, venue, time. After that, we have to leave one line gap and do signature. And below signature, we have to write the name of the person, and below it, we have to write the designation of the person. And at the end, we have to ensure that notice must be written in a box. Another important thing which we have to follow while writing a notice, that is that we have to follow 5 W's. Now, what are those 5 W's? So we have to understand what is going to happen. It means we have to clarify about the event. Next, where will it take place? So it means it is talking about the location. We have to mention about the proper location. When will it happen? It means we have to clarify here about the date and time. Next, who are eligible for it? It means it is related to whom. We have to mention it again very clearly. Next, whom to contact for further information. It means if we want to contact related that notice, so who's the concerned person. So these are the important points which we have to follow. Next, let's understand it more clearly by its format. So the format of notice is like this. It means we have to first make a box, and then inside a box in the center, we have to write down the name of the organization, and it should be in capital letter. Then below it again, leave one line gap and write the word notice again in capital letters. Then on the left side, we have to write down the date. Date must be written in a proper format. Then we have to write down, leave one line gap, and then we have to write down title or headline of the notice. Then we have to write down the content or the body. Then again, we have to leave one line gap and then do signature, below it name, and then designation. So let's understand more by one question. So the question is, you are Ankit oblique Ankita, the head boy or head girl of the school. Write a notice informing the students that the school will be closed due to corona spread. So now let's understand it more clearly. This notice writing, as I have already written as an example, so you can understand it more clearly. So we have to first make a box, then in the middle of the box we have to write down the name of the school, and the name of the school must be in capital letter, and after that leave one line gap, then write the word notice again in capital letters. Then in left side we have to write down the date, and date must be written in the same format, 20th March 2020. Then again leave this line, and the next line we have to write down the topic, as I have written here, school being closed due to COVID-19. And it should be small, it should not in the form of sentence. Then we have to start, leave one line gap, and then start the content or the body of the notice. So, all the students of our school are hereby informed that the school will be closed till 15th April 2020 as a virus named COVID 19 has been spread throughout the whole world. In this situation, the Government of India has announced an emergency lockdown ourselves in our own houses and requested to follow some precautions. So, list of precautions is given below. Use sanitizer, mask, and gloves to avoid the infection of COVID 19. Number 2, do not go out, but if you go, then keep 3-meter distance. Next, number 3, do not spread rumors about disease. Number 4, wash your hands frequently and keep your surroundings clean. Number 5, tell others to maintain the lockdown. After that, you have to leave one line gap, then put signature, then below it, write your name, and below it, you have to write your desk. Well, here is a question, and you have to read this question very carefully and watch the video also very carefully, read the instructions, revise them, and then you have to write a notice on the basis of which we have discussed today.